What's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today we are continuing with the RPG series, and in this episode we will create the enemy fortress. So we'll import some models to create our fortress, we'll add some enemy AIs, we'll add a mission, and we will have some gameplay loop going on. It is going to be a very easy video to follow, so let's get started. But first, check out my new Unreal Engine 5 course with Game Dev TV on how to make a full stealth assassin game with blueprints. You will learn how to make a whole bunch of different mechanics that will turn you into a pro Unreal game developer. This course will supply you with all the resources and assets that you will need, so you can check it out right now through the link in the description. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is import an asset pack that will contain some cool models to build our fortress. In this case, we'll be using this free one from the Unreal Marketplace. I will link it in the description. We're gonna go with the approach of the Assassin's Creed Origin style, so this will be perfect. So basically just import it into your Epic Games library. You just add it into your library. Now what I did, instead of import everything into the main RPG series project, what I did was create another separate project and import the aspect there. Why did I do this? Well, that's because I don't want to import all of the models that you see here into my Unreal project that we will probably not use. I just want to import the ones that I want to use, and this is a good practice because we don't want junk in our project. It has to be the most efficient and compact possible. So basically just create a new project and import the pack into the project. Okay, this should be very straightforward to do from the Epic Games launcher. And now if you open up the asset showcase map, you can see that we have all of these really cool models that we can use. Now, a thing that I found out when I opened this map was that the models of the walls were, well, the materials of the walls were like empty, and it was kind of bugged. I don't know if this will happen to you, hopefully not. It happened for me, so I'm gonna quickly just cover how to fix it. Basically, select one of the buildings on here, go to the child, select one of the walls, and you will see that we have a material which is called stone wall. Basically click this browse button and you will see that will open up the folder. What I did was open up this material and I found out that the parent was empty, so there wasn't any material attached into this material instance. So what I did was right click, create a new material, and just added this 4 textures: the base color, which gives the color, the metallic, the normal to give it bumps, and the roughness. And it is this material. I just named it stone wall 2, and like I said, I just literally added this 4 materials we have already done many times. Create a material in the RPG series, so this should be very straightforward. You just drag in the base color, the roughness, connected with roughness, the metallic, and the normal. Okay, and now you set that stone wall 2 material into the parent of the main stone wall, and now that will be fixed. I don't know if you have to do this, but just in case, I covered it because it happened to me. Alright, so now yes, we can start to select the models that we want and import them. Now, a really cool thing is that in this demo, the assets are actually attached into existing blueprints. So we can go ahead and import some blueprints that we like. So let's select this blueprint, press Ctrl B to navigate to the folder, and you can see they have a whole bunch of different models that, blueprints that we can use, like presets in this case. So in my case, I am going to be importing this one, which is the 07. Then I want the 02, which is like a little room. And then I also want the 10, which is a kind of a tall building, So those are going to be the ones that I want to import. And now, the migration system in Unreal is super cool because I can just select this building 02, building 07, and 10 with Control selected. Just right click, go to Asset Actions, and click where it said migrate. And now, first of all, save the level. It will automatically detect all of the materials and models that this blueprint contain and select the ones that I only need and export them automatically. So I don't need to go one by one and export them or migrate. I can just select all of them at the same time. It will detect what they are using. So now I can just press OK and basically navigate to the RPG series GitHub folder, and we need to enter up into the content. I said GitHub, but maybe you didn't do the GitHub steps, so just go to your main RPG series project. and now just click on content and select the folder. Now it will migrate all the assets into our big project. So let's wait a few seconds. Alright, so now if we go back to our main RPG series, you'll see that we should have, there we go, a new folder, Melt Arabian, and if we enter up into the blueprints folder, build them, we have the 3 that we imported, and if I drag one in, it will be completely fine with the materials and everything, and there we go. Cool, so we just have what we need and we didn't import the whole thing. Alright, so now let's go ahead and begin to create the open world and add all this. Now let me quickly just go to this one and minimize it, and now let's go to the levels folder and open up our desert, and let's begin to add and build some nice fortresses. Now they're gonna be just random fortress they're gonna find in the desert, and they will contain some enemy AIs, a treasure, and maybe a boss with a quest associated to each fortress, and you can do stuff. So these are the new Oasis that we built in the last episode. You can see, pretty cool. And what I want to do is just go and find some cool place to build a fortress. I think that this will be pretty cool, right? It's pretty flat. It will work. You don't need to have exactly like me. Let's just find a cool spot. So let's go back into the folder where we have the blueprints. And let's begin to build the fortress. Now all the fortress are gonna build very simply by just making like a cube surrounded by walls, and then inside is where we're gonna have everything. So in my case, let me just drag in this building 07, and the first thing I want to do is right click and select play from here to check if the scalings are how I want, right? If it's the correct size, and I believe that it should be perfect. It is lagging a bit, don't worry, it's loading everything. Yeah, this should be pretty cool. Maybe alright, so maybe it has to be a bit bigger, but also it's because of the inclination, right? So maybe I need to just kind of rotate this a bit. So let me change it to local space and rotate this a bit so it will be accordingly with the terrain. So maybe you have to do this, and you'll see that now we should be able to enter in the rooms without any problem. There we go, and exit. Cool, so this will be kind of our main entrance. So I'm going to do is just go a bit to the left, hold Alt just to paste it over here. Actually, I don't want that, I want to delete this. Drag in the 010, okay, and then gonna select the other blueprint, copy the rotation, and just paste it on the other one, so we have the same rotation. And then let me kind of paste it in the same place, and this inner part will be our entrance. Don't worry, we'll put a gate in a second. So let me just drop it a bit down. There we go. And now I can simply just add, for example, a room here. Again, paste the rotation and just kind of paste it like this. There we go. And now I can just simply get this, hold Alt, and just rotate it around 90 degrees. It doesn't have to be exact. Let me add snapping anyway. And now let's just kind of place it over here. All right, like this. Nothing crazy, just simply join it. There we go. So now we have this part, and we are going to go and just hold Alt and duplicate it again. It might be a bit repetitive, but it's okay. All right, so now we have that. Let me also select this one once again, hold Alt, right? In this case, it will be the other way around. It will be, I think it's 180, and we'll just paste this on, let's just, yeah, make it to the end. So on here, it will be good. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm gonna make it pretty quick, but if we want to put more, attention to detail, go ahead, but I'm not gonna go too crazy. In this case, let me deactivate snapping so I can position it a bit better. Okay, there we go. Like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm gonna make it quickly, but if you want to put a bit more detail into it, go ahead, and let's just kind of put this here like so. Make sure to be saving, and let's continue. So let's finish up the back part. Let's just kind of hold Alt once again, hold around 90 degrees, There we go. And just put this around here, and then hold Alt, you know, put this one over here. Right, I think that's pretty good actually. Let me get this one, put it right here, and then we can just maybe put the 10 in this time. Let me copy the rotation and paste it like we did at the start, and now I can just put this one here, right, and put this room here. Once again, paste the rotation and put it here. There we go. Okay, and maybe I can even scale it a bit so it will fit, you know. I don't care if it's a bit stretched, it will work for me. Good. So now we have our small fortress, which looks pretty damn cool, as you can see. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty good. Look at that. All right, cool. So let's add the main gate entrance. So in this case, we can go into the main meshes, and now you will see that inside the all my doors we have this one, and now I can use maybe apply the same rotation. There we go. So you just paste the rotation, and I'm gonna lock this and make it like, I don't know, 4 times as big. Oh, okay, that's maybe too much. Actually, it looks pretty cool. 3 I think will work. Yeah, 3 will work. That's cool. All right, there we go. Now we have the main entrance. So we officially have made the first fortress. Now we need to add some things to this fortress. So in this case, first of all, let's add the nav mesh. Just right click. Right click, now just go to attribute player, volumes, nav mesh, bounce volume, paste the rotation with the scale. Just put this like, I don't know, let's see, 7, 10, 20, maybe it's too big. I think 20 will do. Let's do 18. Let's press P to visualize this. Okay, so actually the nav mesh will already have the rotation fixed, but as you can see, it pretty much covers everything. Let's make it like 19, and I think this will be good. All right, so now with that said, we can add our enemies. So let's go to it will be AI. It will be used our generic AI enemy, and let's drag it into here, and let's just add some at the borders. Okay, so let's add like 4 of them here. There we go. And now in the center, we're going to do select this, Ctrl B to navigate, and add a little room. Okay, play the rotation. Okay, and on this room we are gonna have the treasure. So let's go to blueprints, and let's place the treasure, I don't know, just for example in here. So where was my treasure? Good question. I don't even know. Oh, chest. Right, we name it chest. BB chest. There we go. All right, drag it in. There we go. Rotate it. Put it like this, and here it is. Cool. All right, so now we should be able to even get the quest. Let's go back to AI and just add a boss. I don't know, just over here wandering, right? And we'll add some more AIs just on the top of this, you know, towers or whatever you want to call it. So with if you hit end, it will automatically place it to the ground, which is pretty cool. So let's just add one here. Hold Alt, one here. Press end, so it will snap to the floor. Okay, should. Okay, well, just drag it manually in this case. Maybe the collisions of the things are we need to touch them a bit. Let's select this too. Hold Alt, bring them back, bring them up. Select this. Enter, not enter, but end. There we go, and it will drop down there, and you know we can add more here, but I think that's pretty good. All right, so now there we go. We have this fortress created. I can just right click, play from here, and let's see what happens. All right, so there we go. They're already coming, as you can see. Oh, that's so cool. There you go, we have our fortress done. And the boss should be somewhere here. There we go, there's the boss. There we go. And it will, you know, begin to attack us and everything. And if we want, we can enter here and quickly go ahead and open the chest. And we'll, you know, have everything that it has, which is pretty cool. Alright, so there we go, we have that built. Now let's make the quest. So for example, we could put the quest giver on Oasis, okay? I think that it will, you know, make sense, I think. Yeah. So, or in this Oasis, I don't know. Well, for now, let's just put it in front, okay? Just for now. So let's go into the blueprints for, I think it is, and it is the it should be the quest givers. Let me search that and remember what it is. Okay, in the quest system, of course. Let's add it here, rotate it, and here it is, our quest givers. Now we can, of course, add things to this quest if we go down in the settings. So we can go, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of different things, but we have the quests. So I'm gonna delete all the quests, just add one, and this quest will be, I don't know, enemy fortress, whatever it is, right? And this will be like eliminate, well, just capture all guards and get the treasure, whatever, right? So this will be not a secondary mission. Okay, this will be a primary mission. This will have an objective, which will be like, you know, kill all guards. For example, you need to kill all the guards. And we need to now set the actors to eliminate. In this case, how many actors there are? Let me check. There, you know, there are 9. Okay. All right, so let's add 9. Oh, I added a new objective. No, delete that. I want this. All right, so here we go. Now we need to just drag them in. So it'll be this. Oh god, I can drag it in. Oh, that's gonna be very time consuming if I need to do that. Right, okay, well, let's just select them manually with the, you know, pick button. So just go ahead and select all of them. Right, the boss will count as a guard, okay, in this case. This one too. This one too. This one, did I select? Oh yeah, this one. And then it will be last but not least. Oh, sorry. This one. Alright, so now we have that there. And we can select a chest to open, which will be this one. So let's select it. There we go. And this will be eliminate enemy, and is chest objective. Alright, so now with that said, we're good to go. I should be able to just click play from here. Actually, we need to add another objective. Sorry. So this will not be chest, and we need to get rid of this. So just press clear, and we need to just get this and add a separate objective. And this objective will be open the chest. You know, so it will be a separate objective. And this now will, yes, contain the chest. Okay, so I'm gonna have the enemies and the chest as a separate objective. So now let's select this. Is chest objective, yes, and the other one is only eliminate enemies. Great, so now, yes, we can save. I can go, right click, play from here. I can go to here, press the hello adventurer to the term, enemy fortress, select capture all guards and get the treasure. We have 2 main objectives. Select the quest. Now it is at the top left, and you know, we just need to do the quest. If I was to go quickly, oh god, the new damage system is pretty cool. Open the chest. You can see that now it is marked as true at the top left. Open the chest. You can see that it has a tick. So that's cool. As you can see, if we were to eliminate the enemies, it will also work, and also it will complete the chest when that's done. Cool. So now we officially have created the first fortress and mission. That's so cool. Alright, so to finish up this episode, we will just add maybe 2 more fortress in our open world, and we have more things. So first of all, let's organize this. As you can see, we have everything on the hierarchy, or in this case our liner, just, you know, all around. So first of all, let's select all of our AIs. So from AI 1 to boss, make sure to select the animals AIs, which are like around there. Those are separate. Now with control, select the first building, and now with shift, go until the end, which is the quest giver. So now we just have everything on the fortress, but not on the other part of the level. So now just right click and select group. Now they're grouped, so if I select any of these objects, it will select the whole thing, which is what we want. With the group selected, just click this new folder button, and let's rename it to Fortress 1. And there we go, now we have the first fortress organized. So now what I'm going to do is you select the folder, right click, duplicate hierarchy. Is we'll go ahead and duplicate the fortress. We have a new folder, Fortress 2. Now with everything selected, let's move it. So in this case, I'm gonna put it, I don't know, at the other end, probably. So let me just, there we go. It might be very laggy when you move it because there's a lot of objects, but you know, it's just when you move it. So I think here will work, okay? So the tricky thing it is to align everything to the ground. Also having in mind that we have, you know, AIs, but let's see. So if I drag this here, all right, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. Well, not pretty good. Half of it is flying. But what I would do is just go ahead and right click in groups, you select ungroup, okay, for now, and you select all the buildings, maybe including the chest, except the AIs, and let's just, you know, right click now, but just, you know, replace it in our world. You know, I think that this is pretty neat. Maybe a bit more. There we go. Yeah, that will work. Okay, good. And now that's good. All right, so now let's get all of our AIs. Press end. Okay, that didn't work. All right, well, we need to go, I guess, enemy by enemy, and just press end on our keyboard, and then we just snap it into the ground. Okay, you can see. So press end on your keyboard with the thing selected, and then we just go down. There we go. The quest giver is also flying, I guess. Oh, it's even on the ground. Okay, there we go. And now the chest should be good, right? I believe. Let's just increase this so we can make sure that we'll be able to enter. There we go. And the chest will has to be a bit. There we go. And this. All right. Cool. So now again with Fortress 2, select everything. Right-click group, just to make sure everything is okay. And cool. We have now another fortress. And let's see. Let me ungroup it just a second. I know I just grouped it, but I just want to see if the quest giver will already have everything attached, right? So it has this other name, which will be let's name it King Fortress. I don't know. This is for a king, right? Capture all guards and get the treasure. And yes, oh god, it will have reference to those, right? If I select in the yes, yes. Okay, so it will already have selected those guards, not the ones on the other part. Let me quickly test it with the chest. So if I get King Fortress, I select the quest, and I go quickly here. Quickly. Oh, I just noticed that we missed a thing. Oh yeah, it works. Open the chest, ticked. I just noticed that we missed, I don't know, this main gate, which I guess it wasn't grouped. Yeah, it was. It was here. Okay, so let me include it in Fortress 1 in the folder. Let me select this and this, and click regroup, and now include this. Okay. So let's go back here and add that gate, which should be in the meshes here. doors, drag this here. I should be able to copy the rotation. No, all right. Well, let's just copy this rotation and paste. There we go. I think it was like 3. Yeah, it was 3 of big of size. Put this inside Fortress 2. And now let's group them all together once again. Group. There we go. Good. All right. So now let's go and do one last one. Okay. Right on here. Okay. So one last one. Okay. So let's just make sure everything is organized. Let me get also the lakes. All right. And just add a folder, and this will be the Oasis. So it's organized. This will be like animals. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and just get this landscape. Yes, and also the water zone included. And this will be this landscape. All right, so now everything's more organized, you can see. And we have this. Oh, right. So the other nav mesh, I don't have it. So I need to duplicate the nav mesh. So let's hold Alt, move it here. Oh yeah, that's why the enemy AIs were not moving. It's because, well, we didn't add the nav mesh. So very important. Make sure to remember that. If I press P, that should be, yeah, that should be excellent. Okay. So let me get all this. Let me put the volume 2 inside of the folder for Fortress 2. Oh shit, no. Oh, it is Fortress 1, and then the 3 is for Fortress 2. All right, there we go. Now this is for the one of the legs. Let me just put in Oasis, and there we go. Player start, post processing. Let me put it on lighting. Okay, there we go. And then this nav mesh default landscape, because it's like a generic thing. And player start can just be the, oh, look at the difference, how organized this is. Okay, so now let's select once again Fortress 1, right click, duplicate hierarchy. It will give it, you know, some seconds. There we go. Fortress 3 with all of it selected. Let's just move it with this 3 FPS into, I don't know, just here. Could be. Now it's gonna be harder in this place because it's less smooth, but I think that will work. So now let's just put this more to the ground. Let's right click, say ungroup. Let's select the buildings including the chest, and let's put them where they should be. Let's press P to hide the nav mesh. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to play. Oh my god, please don't crash. Okay, good. Okay, we have half of it on the ground, but kind of putting it together. All right, there we go. Oh god, this is hard. This is hard because half of it will be flying or half of it will be on the ground. Okay, let's go with half of it being on the ground. This is okay. Let's select this one, put it up. Let's select the chest and put it up. Actually, this has to be a bit more like this and like this. There we go. Let's select the AIs. I think I can just select all of them, move around the scene and press end. Oh yes, I can do that. Okay, so you have to kind of move the viewport. Now they will all go down. Great. The nav mesh is here. It is good. And now let's select the quest giver, put it up, and there we go. Save, and everything should be. So let's go ahead, select everything, right click, group, and now we're good to go. And this should also work. Now let me select, oh yeah, let me select the let me ungroup it, sorry about that. Let's select the quest giver, and let's change the mission name. So this we got the enemy fortress, king fortress. This will be like, I don't know, treasure fortress. I don't even know, guys. You come up with your lore, with your quest. Okay, I'm just giving examples. Let's group it once again, so it's organized, and now we are good to go. Okay, guys, we have some fortress already in our world. Everything is super organized. You can see I am super happy. This looks awesome. Now, one quick thing I want to make for this episode is just convert all of this to nanite, if it isn't already. Let me check. Maybe it is already. No, as you can see, it is nanite. We need to make this nanite. So let's go to this folder, filter by static meshes. We have all this. Select one, Ctrl A, right click, nanite, enable add nanite for the 22 meshes. We need to have nanite on, okay? Because it will just run way better, and we will be able to see. There we go. You can see now they don't go when because that was a problem. Now they don't go when I go further away, because that was a thing that I noticed. Let's save everything. Let's remove the filter, and if I just press play from here, everything should run smoothly. Alright, there we go. It goes a bit laggy, but that's just at the start, okay? Don't worry about that. Also because I'm recording mainly, but it looks absolutely amazing. Oh, I just noticed one little thing with this. This is flying. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Let's select this. There we go. All right. Now we're good. All right. Select everything once again. Okay. Sorry about that. There we go. Group. Cool. All right. So now, yes. With all that said, guys, if you found this tutorial helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel. The RPG series is already coming to an end. There's, just not a lot left to do to finish it off. I'm predicting that we will just need the animal mount, so we can ride on animals. That will be one episode. Then we'll have another one for the main menu and pause menu, and then maybe a last one to retouch stuff, So that's it, guys. If you found this tutorial helpful, I would really appreciate it. Like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll have lots of Unreal Engine 5 videos and tutorials, so check them out. Remember that the private files are available in my Patreon and YouTube members, so check that out. Check out my new course of Game Dev TV on how to make a game with Unreal Engine. Join my Discord server, follow me on my socials. Now, yes, well, I said bye bye.